Hey everybody, Charlie and R2 here, and welcome back to Disco Elysium, the final cut. When we last left off, we made Van X Jam pump that much harder by adding the sound from the anomaly that's in the church. We managed to sidechain it and make that the base of the jam. We also came outside, tried to mend things with Kim. He seemed to take our apology, but then he said he had personal affairs to go take care of. So I think everything's okay with him. Hopefully it is. We will see him tomorrow. So we're going to continue searching now. We're looking for the Sunday friend who was said to go up the coast. Oh, and speak of the devil, he shall appear. Hey, Sunday friend.
As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out, no?
They certainly do.
What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast?
I need your help forming a committee. I'm trying to assign la responsabilité.
My friend, if it's la responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you. There's no need to form such a committee, because it already exists.
Great. God, of course it does. These moral intern types.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities. To put it simply, they are the ultimate arbiters of la responsabilité in this part of the world.
Okay.
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
Okay, let's go for it.
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but alas, I am not actually in Martinez.
What? Where is he then?
Yeah.
He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
I got it. So you're here on personal business.
Précisément. Officially, I am still in La Delta, preparing for an upcoming conference on fuel oil derivatives.
Okay.
That's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not officially in.
Okay, so how should I get in contact with them then?
Well, under ordinary circumstances, the committee contacts you.
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer.
The warship. Why do I need to go through the warship Archer?
You see, in addition to being an airborne artillery platform, Coalition Warship Archer is also the linchpin of the Coalition's surveillance and communications infrastructure in Revachol.
Okay, so it's watching us too?
And listening. It has the most objective vantage point in the entire city. Not to mention a vast array of radio, photographic, and meteorological monitoring instruments.
Okay.
I find it a great comfort to know there are benevolent powers watching over all, in strict accordance with the Wayfarer Act and the Bristol-Mune Convention.
Okay.
The Bristol-Mune Conventions are a series of international agreements governing the treatment of military personnel and civilians in theaters of war, as well as occupied territories. In practice, they are more talked about than observed.
Okay. So how does one go about contacting a coalition warship?
This is quite the problem. Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it, so it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-coalition use. Yes, it is a bit of a conundrum.
It is.
I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it.
Well, I know a techno-tinkerer.
Unfortunately not, no. I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the coalition government, not very well versed in technology. But you...
This sounds like something
Exactly.
that program you met in the church might help with.
That's who I was thinking.
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Let's ask him what he's doing here. Hopefully he won't get too pissed.
Well, that's très simple. I was visiting the fishing village just north of here. They have applied for a series of microloans to revitalize the old market. And well, I wished to see the situation firsthand. And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided to stroll down here. It's quite peaceful, isn't it?
Do you see the bullet holes in that wall over there?
Ah? Is that what those pockmarks are? I might have guessed. Fascinating how much history is contained right here, if only one knows where to look for it.
You feel like there's something you could say here, if only you really knew what was going on.
Ah, failed rhetoric. Actually, there's something else I wanted to ask you about.
Oh, I'm all ears, officer.
Thank you for your time. I'm good.
Always my pleasure to be of assistance to the RCM. Godspeed, and if we don't meet again, bonne chance.
Bone chance. I don't know what bone chance. Good chance? I am retarded in the ways of French. Can we have to go all the way around? Okay. All right, we're going to run to the church real quick. We're going to talk to, what was her name? Suna? We're going to talk to her, ask her about trying to contact Warship Archer. And I imagine she's going to give us some task in order to complete that. Okay, we went too far. Let's go up here. And then we're going to head back, try to wake up the dock worker. It may be too late for that. I think it's only during the morning time that he's there. Then we have to kind of figure out how to continue this investigation. Starting to run out of leads. There are some tasks I can accomplish that I don't want to accomplish, like opening that apartment door. All right, this place is awesome. I want more people in here. All right, Suna, hook me up.
Yes, what is it?
Pale unknown, -10. Man, if I could get that pale unknown away, I don't know what that means, but if I could get that away, I could pass this. Okay. It's not a paying job, but could you help me contact Coalition Warship Archer?
You're asking me to circuit bend onto coalition radio frequencies. You want to know if it's possible? Probably. But is it a good idea? I'm not so sure.
Let's check it out.
The main difficulty will be finding an antenna powerful enough to reach those frequencies. Unfortunately, you can't exactly buy mega long wave antennas off the shelf.
What about the radio relay tower at Land's End? That could work.
I highly doubt it. That tower is barely able to transmit shortwave signals across the bay. To generate mega low frequencies, we're going to need a much larger antenna.
Okay. Any ideas? She has an idea, though. You can see the tiny signal lights fired inside her brain. Thanks, Logic.
I don't see any alternative. We're just going to have to build the antenna ourselves.
Sounds hard. Can't we just get one? Now we're talking. What do we have to do?
We need metal, a lot of it. The taller the structure, the better. Something that is both prominent and easily accessible. If it's near a power source, even better.
Lots of metal. The cavalry statue. So this is a 58. Let's see if we can boost that. We need conceptualization. All right, here we go. Looking through everything again. All right, so nothing is taking it down. Close. We got some conceptualization clothes, right? Boom, there's one. I think we have glasses that'll help. Oh, that's also a +1. Ooh, look at us. We're already at +2. Encyclopedia. Interfacing. Shivers, drama, rhetoric. Okay, well, we got a +2, so let's go off of that. That should help a lot.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, 83. Let's do it, man. Come on.
Close
Yes.
your eyes. Unfold your mental map of Martinez. It's morning. You're standing on the plaza before the whirling in rags.
Okay.
The wind pushes a piece of tear across the cracked tiles. From the north comes the malicious laughter of two children.
I absolutely adore the scene setting from Shivers. It may be boring to you guys. Hopefully not. I don't think we would enjoy this game if we didn't take the time to, listen to all the narrative here. So Turn to face the bay.
Your eye follows the tiles west. You see a bench and a few twisted, pitiful trees. Then, just water. From behind you, a low, spectral voice whispers, "Nay."
Not towards the bay. It's going to be towards the roundabout. It's going to be that big statue, but we'll do the apartments for now.
Beyond the unkempt backyard rises a monstrous assemblage of concrete, plaster, and corrugated sheet metal. The voice again, more urgent now. "Nay."
The roundabout.
You turn around. The morning sun is blinding. You bring your hand to your brow, and a great shadow materializes before you. A towering beast, frozen in mid-air.
The statue of Philippe III, or the third.
The dead king and his horse. It could work.
It certainly could. I passed the check that told me it could.
We'll need an adequate power supply and a great quantity of cable. If we connect the cables to some of the stranded lorries, we could theoretically increase the antenna's wavelength exponentially.
We're doing this.
Whatever ambivalence she had about your project before, she's now fully engaged in solving this technical puzzle.
Let her think.
It's completely ridiculous, but I believe we could transform the entire roundabout into one solid fractal antenna.
Let's do it.
A note of awe in her voice. She's shocked and pleased by her own audacity.
Are you sure that's legal? I feel like I'm going to need to apologize to someone. That's a very big antenna.
Yes, very likely the largest private antenna in Revachol.
Let's do it.
I have plenty of cables and amplifiers on hand. The power supply I will secure on my own. All we require now is the radio transceiver itself.
Let's ask her where we could find a radio transceiver.
I cannot answer that for you, but I don't expect it to be that difficult. There's no shortage of radios around here.
Okay, brain, chime in. Tell me where.
If you have real to spare, you might even be able to buy one. But it doesn't really matter where it comes from, so long as it works.
Do radio computers have transceivers in them? I think I saw a radio in that office near the harbor. I can go steal that one. Alright, I guess I need to find one of their transceivers then. Let's ask about radio computers.
Certainly, though it requires a fair amount of technical finesse to remove them. Frankly, it's not worth the bother. Just find a regular radio.
Alright, so we can try the radio in her, or the radio computer in her old office. I think I saw one in the office near the harbor.
That sounds like a perfectly adequate radio.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do.
In the meantime, I will gather the rest of the materials. We will meet back here when you have it.
What is Pale Unknown? Pale Unknown. It's not a title. Pale may be a title, but Unknown is lowercase. Let's see if we can figure this out. Pale Unknown. There's so many things here. We got Finger Nuns, Bow Collector, Kingdom of Conscience, Self-Critique, Lonesome Way Home, Aces High, Wasteland of Reality, Fairweather. Don't know what Pale Unknown is. I just keep thinking it's one of these concepts that I need to put in my thought cabinet here. Alright, let's go get that radio and go into the Whirling in Rags. Let's do the Whirling in Rags first. I feel like this guy's probably gone, but we can check in there and see if he's still there. It's 1500. He may still be asleep. We can also try our perception check on the window that's behind the Hardy Boys. Alright, I'm going to use the mouse to move so I can hit tab. See if there's any interactables around. There's where we got the gloves. Let's check the southernmost phasmid trap. I think it's down around this way. And then we need to figure out what we need to do for the main case. For the life of me, seem to be at a loss for what to do. There it is. I forgot where it was.
The trap is full of locusts, but they
Okay, no phasmid. But yeah, we need to find the female lorry driver. I don't think we have a lead on that yet. What was that? Smoldering melted insulation, nylon and ozone. It doesn't sound good. Right, we need a radio. We can probably buy one, but I don't want to. Whoop, what's this? Low rumble of a bass beat. Your heart repeats it. Okay. Is that because we can hear the church now? Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's go to the whirling. It's right up here. And then I want to see if we can physical instrument and wake this guy up. There may be some things he can tell me about the murder. He's not here. Awesome. Let's talk to this guy. Old northern lion over here. Okay, should we talk to him?
Hi again, Gendarme.
You're
Bye-bye,
good.
Gendarme.
Yeah, leave. We want to do this.
behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window.
It's not
The
time yet.
hawthorn-
Negative 12 because it's not time yet. Maybe we should try it at nighttime? Maybe that's what it means? Or maybe it's just not time in the storyline yet. Alright, we're gonna go try to get the radio out of the Doom Commercial District. And if that doesn't work, well, even if it does work, we're still going to try to go to the harbor. We haven't been there in a long time. I think there's probably some things we can find there. All right, let's go back here. I think we need to equip a flashlight. Flashlight. Tools. Let's replace the tear bag. There we go. Okay. We can try this too. That's... I don't want to hurt ourselves, but that's what? Physical instrument?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor,
Head
like a
hurts.
dog for its master.
Let's boost physical instrument. I know this gives us +1. I think we have one that gives us... Yeah, there's +1. I think this gives us... No, that's pain threshold. I know we did this about 1,000,000 times already with physical instrument trying to open that ice cream chest, but for the life of me, I can't remember if we have any more physical instrument or if it's just those 2 shirts. There's -2. That's not good. +1. Yeah, white tank top gives us +1. All right, well, let's try that.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor.
No,
like
we're not doing a 17%. I feel like we will literally hurt ourselves trying to do that. All right, so let's come around here. There's a computer. We probably need interfacing for this. So let's go ahead and put on our interfacing gloves. Where are they at? There we go. Interfacing +2. All right, and let's try to get
tiles
this.
on the cube are still smoldering.
Look
Casting
inside.
the freight, it's empty, like a beehive. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Okay, so we can't take it. Let's take our gloves off. Let's put on our drama shirt. And let's get out of here. Let's leave this way. So we need to go back to where Kuno is and go through his hideout. And that'll get us into the harbor. So we can just cut through here. I think we found everything we can down here. We've got the rifle we can sell. I would like to find some more money somehow. I feel like we've picked up all the money we can pick up Alright, let's go out this way. Whoop, what are we... Is that a Van Eyck poster? Below the ground dark neon poster reads, Van Eyck totally transcended. Let's take the flashlight off. Oh, we literally have to do this. Okay. It says bullets down there. I don't know if we're going to get into gunplay. Also, how do we get up here? Is that from her room? I feel like she's the driver, but I've said that about almost every female I've came across. Alright, let's go up here again. Wonder if anything's changed in his hideout. No, he's still got his locusts in here. Now's the perfect time to do something behind Kitsuragi's back, but he's not here. Okay, we are up here now. Not seeing any interactables right now. Probably could just walk through there. Actually, yeah, I think we have to. Oh, what's this? Okay, so money respawns? Because I know that wasn't up here before. Or if it was, we didn't see it. Yeah, so this is completely the wrong thing to do. We can't come back to the harbor from this direction. But we did get money, so it wasn't a total waste. We actually have to go through the harbor entrance, the main entrance. You can sleep after 2100. I wonder if coming to the harbor at night is worth doing too, if that's something changes from that or if it's just the same as the daytime. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Alright, we're gonna head up this way. Footprints, Guno's looking down over there. Alright. I don't know if we have any tear to turn in, but we might as well try it as we go by here. Into the Threat corner store. Alright, tear machine.
The tear machine stands in your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears.
Okay, we had something from it. All right, so this is curatives. This is vice. This is a raincoat. What does the raincoat give us now?
You see several packaged raincoats.
One endurance.
Fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent.
Okay. I don't think we need a raincoat. We need to look at some of the bonuses from some of the other shirts and stuff we can buy from the truck driver down there at the bottom. Okay, is this another poster? Does this do anything for us? Can't catch this graffito earlier, or you didn't catch this graffito earlier. Van Eyck Overdrive. Alright, let's head up here. We have a card, we should just be able to enter. And we're going to explore the harbor one more time before... Well, we may want to get this radio and then check the journal. Is this the radio? This looks like it.
A common office radio, like any of those found in countless waiting rooms, lounges, and other semi-public spaces all over the world.
How do I get the transceiver out of this thing?
It's quite easy. Simply flip the switch labeled Release to disengage the lock that holds the transceiver unit in place.
Is the radio talking to me about this? Flip the release switch.
The lock disengages with a nice click. You may now safely remove the transceiver unit.
Examine it.
There's nothing obviously remarkable about it. It's about the size of a common pasta box with knobs of molded plastic. What else is there to say? If this transceiver were a person, it would be an accountant at a large logistics firm. Perfectly competent, but unexceptional.
I guess pure functionality itself is a kind of aesthetic.
The transceiver appears quite at peace with its appearance.
All right, leave.
With its transceiver gone, the radio has ceased its persistent buzzing. It is as silent as a headstone.
Why a headstone? All right, we have the receiver. Can we look at it? Perfectly adequate transceiver. We've got it. Should we call someone?
The payphone hangs mutely on.
Nope, we shouldn't. Can we tap anything? Oh, let's go out the back here. All right, we'll check the journal as soon as we head out back here. Other than that, we'll look around the harbor. All right, journal time. Ask Evart. Might as well since we're heading that way. Responsibility, find a receiver. Figurines, authority. Open the door, we're not doing that. Victim's armor, victim's tattoos, explorer of secret passage, who made the call reporting crime. Okay, our list is actually pretty small here, which I think is a good thing. Feels right. Can we go over here? We can go down here. What is down here? Oh, we've been down here. We can't go anywhere other than here. Can we open this?
You're back before the cargo container.
Nothing here to do for now. Alright. Hitting tab every so often, make sure I don't miss any money. Can I go to that toolbox? Oh, let's talk to this dude again. It's been a while. Maybe we have some new dialogue with him.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I have some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Are you
It's
the...
like that old saying goes.
Hush.
Wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily. Alright, so we may want to talk to the cook again.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
He shakes his head with a wide smile. What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who makes it in the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about the borscht. Yeah, there's probably drugs in it. Probably amphetamines. I'm going to look into it. Accept the task.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Okay. That was worth a conversation.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
What's a container? Do you work here? Where's everyone? What are you doing in the containers? Okay, I'm off. Let's go talk to Evart. I don't feel like we should accuse him of anything, but maybe there's more conversation we can have with him. Alright, let's go up his confusing staircase here. It's not a fishing rod, is it? It's... What? What are you referring to? You think it's the phasmid? It's not the phasmid. Can we go out here?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I've just finished investigating local drug trade. I met a girl named Estelle who said she's working with you. I'm looking into your shady brew. What's in the container outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalsund crane?
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
He says with the fondest of smiles.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Rhetoric, what are you smoking? Alright, we are not going to do these yet. I want to have all of these together. So we're going to go look into the Shady Brew.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
But we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And we'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.